Hello YouTube and welcome back to Groundforks. I'm Groundforks
Max Bembel, hello everybody.
and we're playing Stationeers and continuing with our Let's Play. Today I will be mainly focusing on getting the loop for the heating and the cooling, while Max will help build some additional, machines here.
Yeah, I think I'm going on my own for a bit and make myself useful. I think I'm going to build probably a tool manufacturer first and maybe later on recycle. I'll have to see. I don't know how far I'm going and when I'm going to need help, but I'm just call you up and so we can progress a bit further and maybe faster all in all, right?
No problems. By the way, one tip that you want to have is make sure that you leave enough space if you're building a recycler, because you want to shoot it to the centrifuge. So recycler, shoot, centrifuge, and tool manufacturer is separate. But I'll leave that up to you. So
Yeah, okay.
cheerio, and I'm gonna go set up this.
Going to take some energy from about here, or should I be going?
You could maybe extend it if you want from here, then just cross it on the other side from
I
here.
can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just remove this crossing so it's not a
Yeah,
junction,
yeah.
but it's a four-way junction.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's up to you. Okay. Just one place where you don't want to be taking the energy is from here, actually.
Yeah, that was I was thinking about.
Not from the battery.
Okay.
So we'll have to also replace this cables that you see here with an armored one.
Okay.
Because we're getting
So
to
what
the...
about? What do you think about this placement? This should be.
No, sounds about right. I leave that... I trust you. I leave that up to you.
Okay. Okay, but that's fine for you. I'm just building on.
Yeah, feel free to.
Building towards
It's our base, so no worries, man.
close.
Okay, the pressurization is not yet working. It shouldn't. So
Do we have any iron sheets left? These
Uh,
I
iron
got some.
sheets, maybe, I don't know.
I do have some. Should be
Good.
enough.
Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm now gonna go and place everything we need. So, logic memory, yes. Logic processor, yes.
You know, cable cord. Oh, that's not too bad actually.
Okay, let's see. Sensor. I want to be placing a gas sensor.
Cable.
Sure.
Coil.
Gas sensor. Okay. There we go. Now. That's the sensor. Where is my labeler? I think I
Oh,
left
heavy
it
cable.
outside.
It's the wrong one. Do we have some cable coils somewhere left?
We have a little bit of heavy cable coil as far as I
Yeah,
can tell
that's
here.
one I do need right now.
Yeah, it's here. You need heavy cable?
No, I need the regular ones, but don't worry.
I drop
I
it.
got
Hold on, I actually have some. Here.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, I'll also print because I'll need a lot of it right now, so no worries. Just take it, I'll print more.
Thank you.
Where
Going
is
to
my...
run.
Where is my labeler? Oh, here you are. Okay, good.
So I could go here
Now,
if I'm going to do this one. That would be actually a good idea.
at some point I think we will be making a stacker, because stacker can actually then stack nicely these cables, so you get just one batch of like 50 cables at once in one go.
It's good.
I might actually... No, we have plenty of copper. Yeah, 100 and something. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Now this electronics that I'm about to print, they're gonna consume a metric crap ton of cables, so they will absolutely...
You can never have enough cables, probably.
Yeah, sure.
This. Okay, once more.
Okay, 30 cables, that should be enough.
Good.
fine.
Wow.
Now then, let's go inside and let's start wiring things up. Yes, this will be fun.
Good.
I'm gonna try to do both cooling and heating loop in the same go, but
Okay.
we'll see how it will go. So, let's see.
Oh,
Cable, four-way junction. Yes. So, I want the memory unit somewhere where it's a dead end placement. Probably. Let's...
okay. Actually, quite okay. Come on.
Oh,
So,
I'm so used to this. I got used a little bit to Satisfactory, so now the keybinds are messing with me.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Memory. That would be here for the cooling, I guess, and here for the heating, or vice versa, actually. Fine.
So, this is good. Come on. So, what do I need now? Welding torch, that's not a problem. And some plastic sheets. And I think I've seen some. Did I? Didn't I? There we go. Lovely.
Right.
Oh.
Logic reader. Yes, I need to read the value from the sensor, obviously. And then to one side is the heating, other side is the cooling. Right. So, and then I have to label things
So, what's that?
accordingly.
Screwdriver. Yeah, that's fine. It's easy.
So I'm just thinking this through.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna actually throw all my logic kits
okay.
down.
That's our tool maker. Is it working? Yeah, it is. Lovely.
You may want to test it by printing. Actually, you could actually right away start something, and you can print the blue spray paint.
Oh, it's not a. I haven't powered it up correctly. So that's the. Yeah. Silly me, silly me.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. Okay,
Yep.
labeling. Gas sensor shall be hydro gas sensor. And, I'll need a lot more logic. I'll need activate, deactivate. No, that's enough. So, okay. So let's see. Heating. No,
Manually.
hydro, heating, temp, activate.
Much better.
Hydro.
What did you want me to build? I actually forgot.
The spray paint for blue.
Mm-hmm.
Cooling, hydro cooling,
Guess
temp.
what? There is no according recipe. That's strange. It's a tiny.
Cancel it and
choice
try
of
again.
recipe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Spray paint blue. Yeah, gonna do it. So what do I need for that? Iron. Just iron? That's a bit too easy, isn't it?
So, where's my screwdriver? Okay, labeler I don't need at the moment.
I think we haven't got any iron left. Wait, let me see. Oh, iron. Lovely.
Now let's see. Logic reader we can connect with four-way junction here. I mean, easiest is of course to go with four-way junctions and then figure out the rest, but I'm trying to make it also pretty, not just... I don't like when it's ugly but functional. I like when it's pretty but functional.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I
Best
guess.
idea.
Logic reader input, logic output. So, and the screwdriver says, or Simon says, You shall be reading not the wall light, wall heater.
I'm doing right now.
Hydrogas
No, don't want to
sensor.
paint it. This is the way to go.
Temperature.
So this is a proud moment for me. Yes.
By all
First
means.
thing I built on my.
That's always satisfying.
Yeah, and here, buddy, have some blue paint.
Well, then if you would be so kind, you can spray paint the entirety of the pipe, this leading to the water, blue, because the water will be flowing through this. So everything that you see here, blue.
Everything that's yellow should be blue.
Except these pipes that are on top to the cooling and the intake. But yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna set the pressurization to on. So that it starts. Logic reader, I should rename it. Yes, it should be called Hydro Temp.
Yeah, this is just making sense. If it's blue.
Hydro sensor temp, yes.
Come on. So.
Perfect. And including the stand and everything, literally everything. Valves, I leave it up to you if you want them or not, but that's your choice.
Yeah, you know what? I just managed to lose the spray.
It's possible that you sprayed all that you could, and then I think, so you may need to make another one.
Let's just hope it is like that.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, but no. At least I know where I get another one.
Oh, and it reads the temperature in Kelvin. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yes. So, where are... I'm standing on the sensors, you dummy. Alright.
Okay. 2 blue spray cans. Yeah, that should suffice. Suffice?
Suffice, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know it actually.
No. Okay, so I need... when you come back in, I'm gonna explain you a little bit what I'm trying to build, and it's a little bit takes a while. Yeah.
Oh, blue. I see a yellow pipe and I want to paint it blue. Lovely. Okay, the valves. No, you can't paint the valves. Good. Tank blue. Yeah. That's it.
Nice. Nice work. Great. And
okay. I'm all ears.
Good. Now, the thing is that I'm gonna just show you. The sensor will be reading the... it's a sensor, of course. It reads temperature and pressure. This logic reader is called hydrologic sensor temp because it will be reading the temperature value of the sensor. Now,
okay, so inside.
Yeah. Traditional setup would be that we want the temperature to be, let's say, between 24 and 26 degrees Celsius, so it's around 25. Okay. But the thing is that if we were just to set up 2 values, to saying to 25, then what would happen is that it would when it gets low enough, when it gets to, let's say, 24, it would constantly flip on off cooling.
Okay. Yep.
So rather than that, we will do a range. So when the temperature, let's say, drops from 25 down to 20, we will then kick in the heating and warm it up to 25. Then if it if it heats up above 30, then we will have to activate temperature, which is 30, and cool it down, and then deactivate at 25.
Yeah, okay.
So you get basically what I'm aiming with.
Yeah. So far I'm with you.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's the
I
point.
don't understand how to achieve this, but
Me neither.
your plan sounds quite reasonably.
Yeah, I've already done it, but the thing is that I have to figure out how the hell did I do that. So yeah.
Yeah. So don't expect me to be of any help right now.
No, no, I'm
But
actually.
speaking of being of help, I think
You can go for the centrifuge and the recycler if you
temperature
want to.
and recycler.
Yeah, yeah. But make sure that their output and intake are aligned, and then you want to shoot between them. I can advise that, it's very handy.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right. Now, what I'm gonna do is, okay, heat temperature activate. Let's see, deactivate. Can I write the actual value? Hydro temperature activate set. That's like set the hydro heating temperature activate. That's 20. 20 degrees Celsius is 293 degrees Kelvin, I think.
Oh, you had to look that up, didn't you?
I had it on my cheat sheet. Haha.
Yeah, that's
And
that's
then the
fine.
deactivate is on 24, so 24 degrees Celsius is 297. I mean, it's plus 273, so it's not that difficult, but still,
Okay.
it's handy to know the values. And then the cooling temperature activate it should activate at 30. So hold on, did I'm just renaming these? No, I'm setting the values. Good.
Call me the
Set.
recycler.
30 degrees, that's 303. And then this one is deactivates, it's 299.
I think I'm just
Mm-hmm.
putting them here to take a look and yeah.
So
Just
now what I want to be doing is I want to have
doing actually, yeah.
a compare, or actually a select. Yes, I need a select unit which will be selecting between these two temperatures. It's a logic processor.
Okay.
Logic, math unary, math, compare, select.
Centrifuge.
You need 4 entries. Then you'll have this one.
There. We have need. Iron.
Alright.
Do have quite a bit of an iron problem.
Iron.
Yeah,
We should have
but
some
anyway,
iron.
I'm going to smell.
Check other machines if you want.
Yeah, no, I think I'm fine.
Okay, your call. Heating, hydro heating select. Okay, so I need to. Why I don't know why I keep dropping the labeler. I need it badly. So we'll have hydro heating select, and then we have hydro cooling select. Perfect. Says he and drops this again. Nice. Nice work, Groundworks.
Simple
Cable.
What's your problem, buddy? Oh, now it's working.
There we go.
Can we build this to manufacture UVAs? Glass. Oh.
Corner, junction. Yes, junction here, junction there, and junction here.
Oh, we can build mining belts. Tool belts.
Yes, that's the
Good.
point.
That's
So if you have
important.
multiple mining belts, then it becomes
Yeah.
very easy for you to, do
Absolutely.
things. So here, hydro heating select, hydro cooling select. Good. Then I need. You are gonna be again here. I assume something like this, perhaps. There we go. Yes, and then. So I need, beside the hydro select unit, I need a compare, and then what values do I need to compare? So that's also, I think, one of these guys. Logic
I'll be right back.
compare. logic compare. Yes, I think it's this one. So that one also needs 4 inputs. All right. So that's. Oh, why are you upside down? Damn you.
Who, me? No.
I don't believe you are upside down, but if you are, still the question
No.
remains.
Okay. So, does the recycler throw things into the centrifuge or the other way around?
Basically what happens is that recycler recycles things and makes it into a mass of combined elements, into an elements mix.
Okay.
And centrifuge splits that into individual elements.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that's kind
I'm
of
going
the
to
thing.
start with. Wow, the centrifuge is huge.
That's what I'm telling you.
Gee. And where is the input? That should be around. It's difficult to find out.
It is a little bit.
Like this. Okay. So I do
Junction.
have to put this
Junction.
here. Let me see. Oh, wrong. Auto deconstruct. Probably with a wrench, shouldn't I?
So that's compare units, and then those have to go out
wrench.
to a batch
Maybe Andrew.
writer.
Crowbar.
So-
Why don't you tell me at the first glance that I need a crowbar? Okay.
That would make so much more fun, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, batch writer.
Like-
Oh no, not logic reader. Batch writers. Yes, one batch writer, and I'm gonna have you flip-sided up. So, come on,
Where's my wrench? That's my
like
wrench.
that. Perfect.
And I'm not going to drop this here.
That's batch writer.
What did I do? Wrench and steel sheets. Steel sheets. Twice. Yeah, lovely. We did that.
Okay, so 4-way junction, 3-way junction. Oh, stop with the junctions. All right. Yeah. So.
Welding tool.
Yeah. What would we do without them?
Yeah, steel sheets, iron sheets,
Corner.
steel frames, steel sheets.
Yes. Another corner here. Yes.
It's not nice, okay. Gotta build some steel sheets first. Steel sheets.
Feel free to.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've wired up pretty much everything, and no, actually I just wired up the cooling loop. I have to still wire up the heating loop, and I'm out of wires. Are you in the... Oh. Oh, it's now currently pressurizing. Oh, yeah.
I'm just doing a bunch of steel sheets. We need them anyway.
Yeah. Feel free to. Oh, it's one thing that I find annoying is that you cannot stop the pressurization. So process. It sucks all the air in, and then it has to. So I'll actually probably upgrade this by having a separate tank for the pressurization, so it's not sucking out the air, because otherwise it gets stuck. There we go. Thank you. Cycle to exterior.
Bembel, you failed. Fail me harder.
What
It's
happens?
possible that I lost my welding torch. No, I just found it.
You can always print new one if push comes to shove. Cable coil, yes, because we like building cable coils. Oh, nice job.
Okay, so this should be our centrifuge.
Oh. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. I feel
Should we do a console?
A console?
I'm thinking like a console to display the temperature and
Oh yeah,
that would be fancy, eh?
absolutely.
We should make a fancy base. I agree. Let's see if I can build a kit console. Hold on. Oh, find recipe.
Look at that! I built the floating.
Ooh,
How did I do that?
I have no idea. You have to show me.
Isn't that that's something else?
Proud of you, man.
Yeah, and I don't know how can I deconstruct this thing?
You probably have to
Are
find
you
the right
kidding me?
tool.
Hand drill.
It's just a matter of finding the right tool, so no worries here.
So, and where's my oh, there's the kit. Okay, so once
2
again,
consoles. There we go. Perfect. 2 consoles. Then I need the gas control.
what do you? No, not too far.
Gas display, yes. 2 circuit boards for the gas display. We want to have it fancy. It wouldn't be worth it otherwise. So, 2 circuit boards. Okay, hold on. I need to throw them in the gas display and another.
Grunge, could you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Could you try to deconstruct the recycler?
the
It
centrifuge.
just
Or
didn't, don't. No, the recycler.
I don't see the recycler.
Ah, that's the thing. But where is it gone?
It's probably in your hand. If you deconstruct
Nope,
it.
it's. I do see it to the left of the centrifuge, right in front of you. I do have the hand drill in my hand, and it even displays to deconstruct the recycler, but I can activate the hand drill as much as I like. Nothing is happening.
To me, you're drilling the air. Yeah.
see
When
if I
you
can
right-click,
place-
you have a preview, so you can check it out. So you know.
Yeah.
My advice would be probably.
I think I know what the problem is, because it's the same. I'll drop it, and you might try to place it, because when I'm looking at the green preview, it's dropping a bit below these frames.
No, that's okay. I think. Hold on. I think it should go if we want them to line up nicely. I think you should go like
drop
this.
it, and I'll do the rest.
I think,
but-
yeah. Or you want, listen, either we drop
Yep.
it like that or we drop centrifuge 1 tile backwards. Because I wanted these exit and entry to align.
Yeah. Wait. I know what I'm doing, which usually leads to disaster.
Story of my life. No worries,
Okay,
man.
just wait. If we would put it like this, should be.
Then I would move centrifuge 1 tile back.
Back. Don't you think it's exactly the same?
Yes, but look, the output shoot from the recycler and the input shoot from the centrifuge are not aligned. The yellow
that's
black.
the thing.
But I
okay,
agree.
okay.
Don't move the recycler. I would move the centrifuge 1 back.
Yeah, I'll do so.
Okay.
Just I'm going to keep whatever.
Yeah, no
care of
problem,
it.
man.
Take care of it.
Yeah. No worries, man. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna make us some fancy glass panels so that we can have a monitoring of state of the.
Good.
I'm gonna show you that later. I think it's handy. Oh, we're already at 29 kPa. That's nice.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see if I can make the panels. The consoles, sorry, not the panels, the consoles. I mean, ultimately they will consume some power, but I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do
Console. 1, 2.
Okay.
that's right. And then I want to be placing gas display circuit boards. Yes. There, and then I want to finish up with glass sheets. Yes, I'm talking to myself, as we said. I know. So, now, this is what we're talking about. So, four-way junction, three-way junction, and a corner. Perfect. Let's just rename them. So you're gonna be called Hydro.
Just let me.
No, you're gonna be called
Welding tool.
Temp, and you're gonna be called Pressure. There we go. Perfect. So now I need to rename the rest. Hydro Heating Select. Hydro Heating Compare. Hydro Heating Writer. Hydro Cooling Compare.
I would have bet I did some cable coils. Yeah, but I did. Okay, no problem.
I also did some and then printed them out and everything, yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Coming forward.
Four-way junction, and then we have here a corner. I'm just trying to make it very pretty.
Yeah, nice. Cable cut. Okay. So we have to deconstruct this. Okay, right. Now
I think that's pretty much it. So, okay, so time to configure everything.
Not a four-way, three-way. Three-way is not.
When you're ready, feel free to pop by if you're interested to see how it works.
Just messing up the cables.
No worries, man, no worries.
Where is my three-way junction? There it is.
Select input 1. Should be... it should be going to the...
Are you kidding me? No, I don't need a three-way corner, I need a three-way junction. There it is. Oh,
Heating select. Hydro heating compare should go here.
much better. Okay,
Hydro
and now
heating
I need corner.
compare.
Should be going here, and I need a straight one. Should be going here, and we should be hopefully done. Let's see.
Input 1 is...
good. Power, and this one, centrifuge on.
activate,
Okay!
deactivate.
Beautiful.
Okay, so activate. Left one is hydro.
Yeah, okay. Matter. I'm on my way to watch your... Material.
So on the compare unit,
Cancel pressure on. Oh, that's a bunch of cables you did
I
there.
want to, yeah.
Boy,
So
just
right
when I was thinking I had some kind of plan in this game, you proved that I don't have any.
No, no worries.
Ooh.
Compare input 1 is hydro sensor temperature, and compare 2 is hydro. It should be hydro select. I'm gonna explain to you in a second.
Yeah.
Hydro heating select, correct. And output should be not equals, but less than.
I just have to change my batteries. Running low.
And that should be, yes, good. And the input on the writer should be hydro heating compare. Hydro heating compare, and output should be wall heater setting on. Good. I think we're ready for some heating, so we'll see if it works correctly.
Okay, so,
Let me know when you come in and
yeah,
when
I'm
you're ready.
on my way back.
No worries, man. We will test it.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so now the point is that this logic reader that you see in the middle, hydro sensor temp, is reading the temperature, gas temperature from this sensor, okay, above.
Okay. Yes.
And then it's being compared if it is by the compare unit here left.
Yeah.
If that temperature is less than the unit being pointed here, and the select will do, you know, a click clack between the activate and the deactivate. Right now it's waiting for an activate. So now the current value on the heating select is 297, which is 20 degree. So the compare unit will check if the current temperature is less than 20 degrees, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And is there a data disk here? No. Oh. So I could show you here. Hold on, I'm just gonna go grab it because I want to show you while I'm turning it on. Just a second. Come on.
This will take me some while, but I will get there in the end.
I mean, it's a little bit of a logic thingy. Data disk. There you are. Perfect.
Okay, so you did the cooling circuits on the right and the heating circuit you did on the left, and they are basically built the same way. Okay.
Exactly.
So that's and they are, yeah.
So now I'm activating the heating circuits, and I'm just gonna here say, hold on, data disk insert. I want to have this. This was said with that. This one is the pressure. This one is the temperature. So mode.
That's the control unit.
Temperature, exactly. And I want to see where is the sensor. Pressure makes slave, gas sensor. Yeah. Okay. So that should be okay. So the current temperature is -3 degrees.
Yeah.
And here it will be reading pressure from the gas sensor, I guess. Is it the gas sensor or hydro gas sensor? I would think it's a hydro gas sensor.
I'm too far up, I cannot.
Yeah, hydro gas sensor. Sorry, wrong one. I've been reading the wrong value. So hydro gas.
Oh, there's a typo. Pre-Escher.
What?
Yeah, on the top line. It reads pre-Escher on the right side.
Isn't it pressure? It's not pre-Escher, it's pressure without the A.
No, that's the thing.
Right, hold on.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes. Alright, so it's not pre-Escher, but it's yeah, now it's correct. Done. Thank you. So now, as you can see, the temperature is -4, and the pressure, we're almost there. I want it to be around 50.
Okay.
So now what happens is that this logic reader will this compare unit will actually check the value read from the hydro sensor temp, which is now -4 degrees, -5, and it will compare it against the select unit, which is currently set to activate. So if it's less than activate, which is 20 degrees, then it should write 1, which means it should be activating the heaters when I press the writer on. The batch writer will read the value of the compare, which is currently 1, which says you should activate, and it will write the value 1 to the on setting of the heater. So when I press this on, the heaters should come on. And they did. Both of them.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we are now heating.
least the temperature isn't dropping. It is dropping a bit further.
Yeah, because we are still pressurizing with the air that's minus 60 degrees. So
Yeah, but it's rising.
now it should be
Starts-
rising.
5.9. Yeah, good work.
The only
Impressive.
caveat with these guys is they suck a metric crap ton of energy. So we'll
what
see.
do we have to do against that? Build some more solar panels?
And more batteries eventually, but then again, the air will actually never get that cool, and the sun will be heating it, and the plants will be heating it. So this is only this time when I think the heating loop will activate. So now I have to configure the cooling loop. So the cooling loop, we have a little bit different setup. We have we have a compare unit which should also compare hydro sensor temp, I guess, right? Let me see. Yes. With the logic select, hydro cooling select, cooling writer, cooling select, yes. And cooling select should put to hydro cooling compare. Hydro heating, cooling writer, cooling compare, good. And also 0 we have activate, and 0 we have activate. Hydro cooling activate. Activate, and 1 hydro cooling temp deactivate. Yes. Good. So you are writing to compare. Okay, that's correct. So currently it's 303. Yes. And then compare unit should not compare equals, not less, but greater than.
What's happening?
I think we should. Hold on.
Something?
I know. We have consumed all the battery. Basically, the battery unit using that, the heaters consumed all the power.
Okay.
So if we start one, yeah, they have to.
I'm on my way out for the time being because I urgently need to eat something. I found out,
Ah,
and I hope we have some cereal bars left, but I think we should have somewhere.
yeah. This is again this. Yeah. Okay. We have consumed a little bit too much juice here. Right. All right. I mean, when we were heating, so I'm gonna set up the cooling loop and we'll activate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Why does temperature says? Hold on. Is this hydro gas sensor? Temperature says minus 24. That's wrong, clearly. And the pressure is 23. So is that one reading the actual... Hold on. Is that one reading the wrong one? I wonder. Are you...
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I just double checked if all our manufacturing tools are offline right now, and they are in fact. So they aren't
Wait a
consuming
second.
energy.
Wait a second. I think I need to correct something. Pick up labeler. So this one is gas sensor, while this one is hydro. I'm gonna call it hydro inner gas sensor, just to make sure that I'm looking at the correct one. Okay, then I drop you, because data disk to me, when I was reading the temperature, it looked as if I was reading the wrong value. So data disk insert hydro inner gas sensor mode temperature. I'm actually gonna remove you, take out the data disk. Hydro. Could it be that it swapped for some reason? Ah, yeah, it's that one. No, not that one.
caused the problem?
It was reading the wrong one. Hydro inner gas sensor.
Okay.
There we go. I hope. Hydro inner gas sensor. Yeah, that's correct. And then this one is hydro inner gas. I'm gonna remove it. Let's check again. Remove the data disk. 4 kilopascal. That's way wrong. Pressure. Have you selected yourself, Hoss? Yes, you selected yourself. That's wrong. It was reading two values and it was alternating between them, and I just wanted them to read one. That's
Okay.
the thing. Okay, now it should be correct. You are now already outside, right?
Yeah.
Or on the way outside, at least.
No, I'm outside.
You're outside. And then it reads -1 degree, that is correct, and 45 kilopascal, that's correct. Okay, so now we have a gas display saying the temperature and the pressure. Good. So then compare unit says greater than, and the state should be 0, correct. And then the cooling writer should take input from the cooling compare, not heating compare, cooling compare, yes. And then it should be writing out to the wall cooler, all wall coolers, setting on. And it says 0, so wall coolers did not activate, which makes sense. And you should still be heating, so if I turn you on, these guys should be heating. I'm just gonna... I'm worried that again we'll get this. Can you remain in here for the time being?
Yep.
I just want to set something. Hold on. I don't want that we get this click clack again. And I think I need to up the power on the... Up the power because I think it's draining this battery. How much power are you? You're giving it 1,000 watt and it's still... How much does one... Oh yeah, it's draining the battery, alright. So I'm gonna actually pull it to 2 kilowatts. Let's see, what's the power consumption? Do I have my tracker cartridge? Do I have my e-reader? Network analyzer. Yeah, that's one I need. Hold on. Oh. And instead of Atmos analyzer, I want to have the network analyzer. Where's the network analyzer? E-reader, e-reader, network analyzer. Yeah. So... Let's see. Now, network analyzer. What's your consumption there, Chief? It's using 2.4 kilowatts.
Oh.
Holy coly! And the one that's wall heater, is it? They're now going click clack, right?
Yeah. Wait. Let me see. Yeah.
They're going click clack, right? Yeah. 2.4. So we need to add more power here. So let's say 2.8 kilowatts. That should ensure. Has it stopped going click clack?
Nope. Wait. It's actually rising. Just rising.
And the heaters are still working, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, good. And this one is being charged. Good, 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 good. All right.
It's looking good.
Yeah. That's the thing. I wasn't sure because how much power that healing...
The pressure is very slowly but steadily rising, and the temperature is... Yeah, it's looking really good.
Good. That's the kind of the point. So we will be building, by the way, more of this mining belts and stuff, because those will be actually handy.
I already did and dropped you two inside of our room.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna paint them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Do we have a red paint somewhere? Oh, we do.
No,
Perfect.
red paint I didn't do, I just...
No, we had
blue.
it from the previous.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. Oh, did I just want to paint the console? No, I don't want to paint the console. soon we will be able to seed crops, you know.
Oh, good, good.
So we are
Here,
already at 5
Here are
degrees.
some, in front of me I have 2 mining belts for you.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna be using those. Hold on. The red one should be for the just to have them different colors. But the red one I'm suggesting that we use for gases, so it reminds us that we don't take them out. You know.
Yeah, that's the plan. Wait, I'm gonna paint my belts as well.
I'd say take green then on some other colors. So you might want to go to the color.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, you have many mining belts.
I have 3, and you should be on 3 as of now.
Mm.
As well.
Hold on, I should probably be, yeah. I'm gonna take the red one
Okay,
and the
is
blue
red.
one. And I have the regular one, so that at least that there are different
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, that's. I think I'm just doing the same.
And if my assumptions are correct, these heaters should eventually turn off when we hit 30 degree, no, 24 degrees. So they should maintain the temperature here. And when we weld this portable tank, then we have water inside.
Okay.
If you look, that's also one thing that's interesting for you to see. If you take your Atmos analyzer, you can take your iPad and then press R and then change your cartridge to the Atmos analyzer.
Atmos analyzer, yeah, got it.
For me it says 45 kilopascal, 9.3 degrees Celsius.
Oh, wait, that's the problem. I just, yeah, silly me.
You don't have the cartridge, or?
Yeah, I do have the cartridge, but I actually do not know how I put it into...
Press R and then drag and drop.
Ah, that's the thing, wait.
You're looking now in the heavens.
Okay, right now, okay, on... Yeah, atmosphere analyzer.
45 kilopascals, of which 95 is CO2.
That's
right.
looking quite healthy.
That is fantastic for the plants, just the temperature is a little bit too low.
Yeah, but it's still rising, isn't it?
Yes. And the tool manufacturer will actually, I think, we will need it to make, so that we can actually start making cereal bars as well.
Lovely.
Okay, let's let's then weld this guy, or this portable tank. We stick it on top. We fixate it, connect, there we go, perfect. The pressure on it is still decent. You know that you can use your Atmos analyzer to check what's in the tank, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so you just open your Atmos analyzer and then point it towards the tank. It will say 80% H2O, 5 megapascal.
Try that. Oh, that's good. Water. But the amount of water we got
It's
has
decent.
no readout, has it?
It has megapascals, it's a pressure.
Ah, okay.
And it has moles also below, so should be okay.
So, that's good.
I would suggest that we now start, and I'm gonna actually take this processor and stuff. I don't think we will need more, so I'm gonna take those out. What is this? Glass sheets, sensors. I'll probably do a little bit of cleaning. Pipes we will want here still. Spray paints, I think I'll let them be. Data disk and sensors, so this stuff we take out, what is on the bottom corner, I think. And the thing is, it's 46 kilopascals, which is decent. It's being heated, so that's fine. And I'm expecting them to turn off at some point, so we'll see.
So we can do some crops next, or is there something else we should
I
do
think
first?
in the next episode, we'll probably wrap up for this episode now. I
Yeah,
think.
that's good.
And then in the next one, we'll be making cereal bars finally.
Love, beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, and we're also gonna make the home machines that we need to make the cereal bars, the bench, the microwave, the yeah. So all I'm now, let's just move. Or actually, we can actually end it up here. I think this is a great screenshot with everything we did. This board
looking marvelous, and it's becoming homely.
Yeah, exactly. So
I will do some furniture.
Please do. Let's see how to. So guys, you know what to do. Like if you like the episode, hit subscribe, and Max and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.
Looking forward.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Take care. Bye.